Congratulations, Senna. Did your team have to work hard for that this evening?
Yeah, I think that's what it was today, more about the hard work, about the defending together, togetherness. We know we didn't play our best, especially the first half. It was really difficult. Yeah, and I think we have to be better on the ball. But then you can see if you work together, if you defend well, if you don't give goals away, then we have players on top who can make the difference. One flash, one counter, and then you can score. And if you keep the zero, then you can win away in this hard game. So I'm really happy today.
Were you confident that one goal might be enough? Were you confident that if the attackers did their work, that you'd be able to keep them out at the other end?
Yeah, of course, I always want to be confident. I think since the manager's in as well, we've been defending really well together, actually all season almost. So we knew if me personally and the defense give us a chance, keep the zero, then we always have a chance to win, and that was the case today. Like I said, it wasn't the prettiest one, but if you work that hard for it, sometimes it's the best one.
Hey Senna, good evening, Ed van der Sar. Congratulations with the win. Extremely important, of course, and I think also your role, the corners that were horrible. 8, 9, 10, 12 people around you and everything, so it was a big fight. But with your age, 23, first year in the Premier League, you're really dealing well, incredibly well with these circumstances, and yeah, a couple of good saves, good hands. The free kick in the first half, some shots in the second half, so compliments on your all-around game, man.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we knew it was going to be difficult. I mean, they're a really physical team, especially their defense is really big. So we knew that the corners and the set pieces were going to be really difficult. It's a strength of mine, so I'm happy I could help the team again today. In the end, it was a bit over the top for me personally, because I couldn't even be inside. I couldn't even be inside the goal. I had to be behind the line to come out. So I think that's a bit too much. But yeah, it's also difficult sometimes for the referees to see it. So yeah, I'm just really happy today that we could win and that I was important in it.
It's an increasing part of the game, isn't it? It's an increasing thing that goalkeepers are having to deal with, as you say there. You've got 10, 12 players around you. So what are you thinking about when that ball is coming in and the area is so congested?
Yeah, like you said, it's getting more and more difficult. Sometimes it's also, you can't be too much thinking about the players around you, because then you don't think about the ball. But it's also my defenders and my teammates who help me. They push around the attackers of them, so they create space for me a little bit. So I have the opportunity to come out on those crosses and punch it away. Yeah, but it's getting more and more difficult.
For example, in the past you only had maybe 2 players around you, and whatever you could push them a little bit, so you had some space to come out. But this is you don't have a run up. Yeah. You just stand there on the line. You have 6, 8, 12 people in front of you. So, and think you had some great punches to clear it, and 2 catches. So. Yeah, well done for your first year in the Premier League, man.
And also, Senna, you had to make a couple of saves. You had to stay sharp in the end. They were testing you out, I suppose, more from long range, but you had to save. You seeing this? Mm-hmm. And Tyreek George as well. That one came with real power. And how important was it that you actually kept hold of it there, which you seem to do a lot? Yeah,
I like to take pride in it. Yeah, they always say you have to protect yourself a little bit, but I feel like if I can keep the ball in that situation, I can help the defense out really much. So I'll take my chances, and on training also, I try to train on it to keep the ball there, not give second chances away, or as little as possible. So yeah, I'm happy that I could help the team in that way as well, with a couple of saves there.
And I have to say to you as well, Senna, watching this with Edwin van der Sar tonight, he's been really complimentary about you all night, not just to your face as well, but he has sort of said that personality-wise, you seem to be quite similar, because you're both pretty laid-back kind of guys. Is that perfect for Manchester United?
I think so, yeah. I think as a keeper in general, of course, in Manchester United, the pressure is even bigger, I think, but just try to stay calm, play my own game. I know I have the qualities, I wouldn't be here otherwise. So just believe in myself. The players around me and my teammates support me really much. So it was a really good transition for me, and now I just keep on building, keep getting that confidence. Like today, getting those wins being important is really important. And yeah, like you said, if I'm in the comparison with Edwin van der Sar, it's always nice to hear. So it's also nice, yeah.
Well played, Senna. Congratulations, and well done on a very good 3 points as well. Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you. Bye-bye, guys. See you.
Is his reputation growing with performances like that?
I think obviously look at the supporters. He's there. They are happy. They're happy. Of course, a new result. and it breeds confidence into the club. So you have a striker. He comes on a couple of times now. He scores the goal. So Michael knows when to change the formation. I think Man United was a bit under pressure in the first 15 minutes. I think Dave Moyes had a different tactic approach to the second half, and Michael got to change, and they got a counter-attack goal.
And maybe Jamie, this is one of those nights when we have to praise Manchester United's recruitment, not just the goalkeeper, but also this £210 million strike force who combined for the goal.
Well, we highlighted before the game a lot, Brian and Bournemouth, when talking about a player who almost feels like a perfect Manchester United player, who can get you from one end of the pitch to the other. He's the guy with the assist in this situation, but the guy who comes on in Sesko, he's another player who can get you from one end of the pitch to the other. So you see, now we highlight Sesko, we see the run from Brian and Bournemouth, brilliant ball from Cunha. The 3 outfield signings, absolutely superb, but he just leaves Tarkowski for dead. The pace is absolutely sensational. To run that far and to finish with that composure is absolutely outstanding. But from an Everton point of view, we talk about maybe taking a risk to try and win the game. So Everton have got 2 defenders, the 2 centre-backs high up the pitch. Keane's not, but Tarkowski is. But the risk they take, and listen, the left-back, Branthwaite, at the back post, that means Everton would have a 4-on-3 really at the back post when the cross comes in. That's the risk you take. But on the flip side of that, that is a normal setup for most teams in the Premier League. But Everton do have defenders who probably struggle pace-wise, and that's a bit rich coming from me. But you understand what I mean. So when that ball is then turned over, and we see the position they find themselves in, as that ball is now played, you've got Mbeumo on the run against Michael Keane. Now, there's 2 problems here for Michael Keane. He's not as quick as Mbeumo, and he's still not basically moved his body position, so he's facing his goal. Mbeumo's away. Michael Keane's still got to get on the turn.
Jamie said, like the long run and everything, and he still after that moment. I don't think he looks at the goalkeeper. I think he knows exactly the ball is coming to the side. He knows exactly where he's gonna play the ball.
He looks like he's got a lot more in the tank as well, doesn't he?
He doesn't look like he's tired.
He looks at the ball, so he knows where the bottom corner is. He knows that is the opposite side. Get it low down, and he scores another vital goal for the run where United is in.
He doesn't even look like he's breathing, Evan. I mean, he's gone with what you say, the fastest on the pitch tonight, over 80 yards. He's then finished. You'd expect him to be like, breathing, panting, but no, he's still got the energy to really celebrate, and rightly so. Listen, I wouldn't say he had a difficult start, but maybe a slower start than he would have liked initially. But as I said, he's on fire of late, and I think we were wondering whether he would start tonight. It almost feels inevitable, like he's almost put himself into the team, I would feel now.
Yeah, he was the goal scorer, the man that won the match for Manchester United. Gary Neville, though, decided that Senna Lomans was going to be the man of the match, and actually you on the Finalysis app agreed with that selection. Manchester United fans have voted for Senna Lomans to be their player of the match as well. When we come back, we will get the man.
Click there. 3 summer signings, they all clicked, didn't they, for the goal?
Yeah, it was a great move. We know we're capable of that. I think we've got players that can do that, and if we defend as a team and we put the work in, then we always feel we got a chance. The clean sheet was just as important as the goal, but it was a fabulous goal, brilliant from Mateus, defending well, changing in the transition, and Brian picks out the pass, and for Ben it's just a really confident, strong finish, which I liked. It was fantastic, delighted for him again. He's made an impact again, and he keeps doing it.
And what kind of impact is he going to make going forward? Has he done enough for you to maybe have a think about perhaps starting him from the top?
Yeah, listen, Ben's in a good place at the moment, and we've had some really good talks about it. And patience is one thing for him, and building him and helping him grow as a player and developing as a player here. And he's patient, and he understands that. He's going to be a big player for us for a long period of time. I'm sure of that, and so we got to manage that. We got some really good forward players, and he's made a big difference for us when he's been on the pitch. But that's obviously decisions as we move forward. But the balance has been good with the forward players, so we need to continue that.
Look at it, we've got our midfield player crossing the ball in the box. We've got our left back in. We just weren't organised well enough off the ball. I have to praise them for their quick attack, but No, we knew that was the case. We'd seen them doing it recently. Man United have been doing it very well. They've got forward players who have got that ability to run away fast and make chances. And in most of the game we did well, but at one moment we had switched off and it gave them that opportunity.